What's goody, everybody? It's full-time trip. We're back in the building. Arsenal 2, Olympiacos 0 at the Emirates Stadium in the Champions League. Another 3 points in the bag, and we continue on our campaign with another win in the UCL, baby. You love to see it. What a wonderful week it's been. What a wonderful week, man. We kick off whooping Newcastle's ass at the death. It's beautiful stuff. Then Saliba resigns. Then trouble in paradise for the ops. But especially today, we cap it off with a pretty solid win. Really good stuff all around. Some stuff that was a little bit frustrating as well. But overall, I'm happy with the win and the clean sheet in the UCL. And we're off to a good start. We're off to good stuff. It's beautiful. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that great stuff there. Again, one goal early in the match from Martin Ødegaard that came off a shot that was honestly low-key going towards Gyökeres's way, but fell off the post. Martin Ødegaard was there to poach, got that through, and at the very end of the game, Martin Ødegaard with a beautiful ball to Bukayo Saka, who threads it through the legs of the keeper at the death, really, in stoppage time to bury the game. That's 2-0 and wonderful stuff. And I just want to talk about overall, then I want to really quickly highlight again a couple performances that I thought were really good. First and foremost, the overall play that felt good. I think first half that felt really good. Second half, not so much, but for another reason. That was handbrake off. That was handbrake off with no Saka, with no Eze, you know what I'm saying, with no Timber. That was handbrake off. That felt good. The play, the attacking sequences, the one-touch football, I think that was the best execution of what we've been hunting for since the beginning of the season, of playing more direct, playing more vertical, having more success in that faster tempo that we're trying to build up in a crew. And I think a lot of that came down to a specific player, and helping thread the needle and connect lines in that sense, but I'll get to that in a minute. But I thought the overall play was fantastic. The attacking, the chances, the service, the creation, that was top today, in my opinion. It was wonderful stuff. Absolutely broke down Olympiacos several times over. Was just great all-round play, great movement, incredible rotations. The rotations in space that players are picking up to try and get Olympiacos off kilter was fantastic, and that's one thing I'll do a call out right now. It's one thing I credit somebody like Trossard for, where again, maybe he's not going to have the best goal bit in terms of finishing chances when he's starting. I don't know why that is what it is, because he's such a usually great finisher when he's coming off the bench, but that's another topic for another day. Him again inverting to help connect the play and knock them off kilter off that one side, provide an extra body in the build up. Again, and when tempo's accelerated, maybe it's quicker to switch, maybe more additional space on the opposite side, or maybe he folds into that space quickly because there's a gap there and nobody notices. Like those little positional tweaks and positional moments that players across the whole entire team are doing and making and thinking about, it's helpful, and we saw it pay dividends a lot today, bro. Just great snappy play, quicker build up, and some great chances that were opened up, some great service that was given. And I know for us, a creation is a main crux of where we're at. Like, hey, we need to see consistent creation, and then we need to see the efficiency behind that. And I thought today was a really good example of, hey, we can create, we can make those chances, and we're not a stale, just I'd say just meek team in terms of creating chances and being bold in that way. And that's even without a Bukayo Saka or Eze on the field. That's great to say. That's great to hear. That's great to feel on the pitch today. I love the chance creation and just the purpose in passing, the purpose in movement. A lot of that was really good for me. I enjoyed that a whole hell of a lot. Or maybe it wasn't so great on the other side of it, though, is second half and not finishing dinner. There were so many chances. It was so great. And now it's just down to actually finishing it. You know what I'm saying? Martin Ødegaard has a clear header in 4 minutes in where he misses. Trossard had 2 or 3 clear gilt-edged chances that he could have, knocked it back into the back of the net. Multiple times that has happened. I think there was a couple of shots where maybe Gyökeres maybe lined up a couple things for too long and didn't get through. But finishing dinner through these chances has to be the goal now. Finish dinner, please. We have to be efficient with all these chances that we're creating. We have to put those in the back of the net. Simple as. I know I don't want us to fight for scraps. I would prefer us to create more than we score. But if we're scoring a good bit, we got to put stuff back behind the net. That's it. Our teams will start to crawl back, and we don't want those moments of uncertainty where we see a little thing or a loose ball creates a scary situation, and now our entire rhythm's off because we got a jump scare. I don't want that. So gotta finish dinner. But outside of that, I still thought there was great movements, a lot of stuff building, a lot of stuff brewing. People got good minutes overall, again, and a clean sheet on top of it. Not gonna complain. Overall good stuff, stuff that we know we have to tighten up as a team to make sure we're more efficient, but also keeping that purpose about us as we're playing through. I'm not going to complain too much about it. On to performers. A couple folks that I'll give some shout outs to. One, I thought Gyökeres was really good. This is probably, again, a top 3 game for him, probably his 3rd best game. In terms of center backs just couldn't contend with him, bro. He muscled through everything. He the strongest player on FIFA for a reason, high key. Like the way he muscled through all and damn near every single opposition little nudge and everything that was on him. Crazy. I thought we showcased it well, where not only that play was good, but the link up, the touches when the ball went long and he had to come corral it. I thought he was very well in that respect as well, or he did very well in that respect. And I think that he keeps hitting stride to stride, in my opinion, where he's getting better each game, and now he needs the goals start supplementing and complementing the performances that he's having. I think we're getting to that period where he's acclimating to the team very well, and the team is also acclimating to him. One point where I saw, again, the lofted balls into space. I think Gabriel committed some. I thought Trossard did some from deep when he inverted and came down into the middle of the park as well. I think the team is starting to notice where those runs are, and honestly, as a byproduct, Martinelli low-key makes those same runs too sometimes, just in another part of the pitch. He makes those same types of runs, so he also may benefit. But I think we're starting to get the picture with Gyökeres in terms of when we have space, maybe springing it a little bit earlier, springing it a little bit higher, and he can, again, latch onto those things and make things happen again in those bits of space that we have. Maybe again, like today, Olympiacos pressed us. They tried to really press us at times and really go for it in terms of winning the ball higher. And those moments to spring Gyökeres were real danger situations. And I think the more we notice that, which I think the team is latching onto, we're going to get to those points where he's going to eat very well off of those chances. It's just as they come through. There was one he almost scored when he shifted the ball to his right when he just came off of the keeper's right, the opposition's keeper's right hand side of the goal, or left, I guess, facing the TV screens, and it went just above the net. But he's gonna eat. I think he's getting better and better, and the team is meshing to him as much as he's meshing to the team and the league and the dynamic, and I'm seeing good signs from him. So he needs to keep going, and just more goals and assists to get in there, but mainly more goals. You know what I'm saying? Also, that was crazy how I remember it was crazy how he looked down. He definitely eye for an eye on Martinelli, bro. He didn't eye for an eye because Martinelli didn't give him one chance earlier and didn't look up. Gyökeres was like, yo, I'm being selfish. Screw you, buddy. I'm about to see if I can shoot this myself. And he didn't square in Martinelli for the sweat, in the box. So, well, come on now. You know what I'm saying? Not every. I like the mentality, bro, but he was clean. He was in there, bro. But outside of that, Gyökeres, good performance. Martinelli, again, I got my shit taped up. It was for the meme. Yeah, I gotta check the promo video. Just check the promo video. I'm not taking it off right now because it's too lazy. But Martinelli, I thought, was very good. In a lot of moments where, again, he needed to spring wide, find himself in the right moment. I just, particularly for me, the ability to just go for it, just find yourself in the space, stop hesitating. I saw less hesitation in more moments from him, which was helpful. And now it's about making the right decision in those moments of minimal hesitation. Hey, a quick second to scan. What's the situation? Make a move. Look up, make a move. Look up, make a move. That's what it is. And if you need to look up, then look down and use pace, fine. But what I need is a next step to continue Martinelli's growth and form to be, back to the levels that we know he can be, is looking up in that situation, in situations where the break is again on, and again we're about to transition, and he's looking up and it's like, okay, we're in space, because there was a perfect opportunity for him to square in Gyökeres, like I was saying, the eye for an eye situation, and he just kept his head down and took a touch too big, and the defender got to it, and then that was the attack spurn. So his next step in the evolution is to look up and then make the decision quicker. The hesitation's getting lower, and it was interesting seeing him from the right hand side, where again, maybe he wasn't completely relegated to the touchline, or himself he didn't restrict himself, found himself in a lot more central areas, again chasing a lot of things into the 18-yard box. I think for me, having that access to be a fox in the box it's him. It's him. There are two situations where I think Martinelli thrives. Box-in-the-box situations where he can find himself in pockets that nobody might expect him to be. Like, again, for the first goal, he's just following it in, and people might not expect him to be there. He'll poach that goal. He'll take it because he has the quickness and the dexterity to find himself in those situations. And two, down the channels, on the run, sometimes against dead legs. Most of the time against dead legs. But in those channel runs, he's really good. He's strong enough to, again, win duels in that area, and if balls are like, again, something's bouncing or whatever, he can control that. He can make things happen. We saw that with I think it was last season or the season before with the goal with Alisson and Van Dijk, where he like got the both of them kind of off kilter and scored. But he finds himself in those two situations. If you can give him those little moments, you'll find it there. The next step of his evolution has got to be, again, look up, decision quick, look up, decision quick, look up, decision quick. That's what we got to be. My man of the match, my most outstanding player in this match. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the goal scorer with Saka as well. I'm gonna always say that because, you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. Clean sheet, William Saliba. It is what it is. My man of the match, though, Martin Infinity Ødegaard, Infinity War Thordegaard, whatever you want to call him. That man is back. He's back. He's back. The ankle is healed. The ankle seems to be there, and the mental seems to be right with the ankle because he looked sensational today. Connecting play, providing dangerous passes, creating chances. He was electric. He was absolutely electric. That is the Martin Ødegaard of 2022-23. That is the Martin Ødegaard that is in peak form. That is the Martin Ødegaard that makes us so much better as a team. The zip, the purpose, the connectivity from phase 1 all the way to phase 3. You know what I'm saying? From, again, the defensive third all the way to the final third. He was on fire today. So many chances he created by himself. So many ways. Again, off of that first just one touch, he collected the ball deep. One touch, bang, sent it straight into space. I think that was Miles Lewis-Skelly off of one touch, all the way down, just a little diagonal, and then we were off. We were gone. The assist to Saka, wonderful. Just one time, bang. I think he's found that. I mean, I don't know what it is. He found that confidence in training or confidence in his ankle. I don't know what, but he found the confidence to play with that swagger again that we know he can do. That purpose, that intent, that level of just heat that he can put on when it comes to upping the play and finding those little pockets of space that he can pass into that make us dangerous. And that, combined with the other players that we have on tap, especially in Eberechi Eze, that's gonna pay dividends, man. So seeing him in this form, absolutely fantastic. This is what I want to see. This is the Martin Ødegaard we all want to see. I love it. I absolutely love it. And I think we're going to see more. I said at the beginning of the season, it's sink or swim for Martin Ødegaard. I said it on Twitter and all stuff like that. But with one, less build-up responsibility, even though he'll come and take it if he needs to and, again, positionally shake things up. With less responsibility on that front and more reign and a healed ankle to attack in different situations, as well as positionally, there's so much more opportunity with runs being made. Gyökeres just making bombing runs down the center spaces. Bukayo Saka is going to make his runs that he usually does. Martinelli as an option. Eze might have something that he'll come into short space and maybe combine. There's a lot more options in front of Ødegaard to make so many different things happen now. And when Havertz comes back, that's a whole nother dimension. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that we can plug and play with. And I think Martin Ødegaard, we're going to see him get back to his best this season. I said this was a big test for him. With what I saw today, with what I saw over the past couple of games, again, the damn near 9-minute cameo he had, you know what I'm saying? I think there's enough to judge there to say, hey, he's got a clear path to get back to his best. And that bodes very well for us. That's all I'm saying. Wonderful stuff. Great game today. We move to the weekend. New manager bounce against West Ham. We'll see what Nuno's got cooking for us, but we got to keep rolling. We got to build momentum in the league. A lot of stuff, players are coming back slowly. Hopefully nobody got injured from this stuff that happened today. I don't even know if anybody did, but again, just fingers crossed because the judge is always next to us. And we'll see. But let me know in the comment section below what you thought of the game, your favorite goal, your favorite performance, all that good stuff. What we got next, all that jazz. Let me know in the comment section below. But full-time trip. This is all the time that I got, and y'all next time, man. COYG. Peace.